Alrighty, welcome to another episode. Is this, the first Bachelor reaction episode that we're going to be doing? It's not the first episode of 2022. Anyways, so I did a bit of an oopsies.
And privated the stream?
Well, it was unlisted. And then now I have it as live. So we should have some people here soon. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm so sorry. That is my oopsies. I take full responsibility. I will do better next time. Okay? We'll do better. Hi, everyone. My name is Xray Girl. This is Tuggs, and we come to you with poor choices.
Poor choices! Although I will say, this is not the poor choice. This Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly are engaged. Look at that ring.
Oh wait, can we? I want a bigger picture. Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly.
It's an emerald and I think a diamond, and they're together. So I don't know if that's birthstones. I don't know the meaning of it, but that's like the most unique ring.
Where's the ring? I can't find it. Okay, is it on her? On her
no, it's on a random. It's on a random Twitter account I found.
Can you send it to me on Twitter? I want to see it a closer up.
Dave Portnoy retweeted this video that said, "Was this beep on The Bachelor?" And I was like, "The heck is he talking about The Bachelor for?" No, he's just being a jerk. So hold on.
Dave Portnoy, I need to see a better, like, it looks. It's so pretty, interesting, vintagey. Or I look dark. I need some light. Otherwise, I look like I'm fake tanned. Hi, chat. While she's looking for that, let me say hi to y'all. We have here Master Ryu, Shieldwall, Keck, Alex McCarthy, Martin R, Miss Martin Muses, Eric K, with his wrench. That is a ring. Megan Fox and Brian Austin Green forever. Wow, I don't know about that. That doesn't seem forever anymore. Wow, that's huge.
Well, you know what, though? It is, but it's not. I mean, it is, because it's two stones. But I feel like there's a whole bunch of symbolism behind this that I don't know. But it's beautiful.
Like unique. It's pretty.
It's so different.
Not gaudy. Because the one thing I don't love about certain celebrities' rings is, they're just so rich that they can buy these huge stones, and they don't look nice on some of their hands.
They are. It's a weird relationship, but I'm kind of here for it, to be honest.
Hey, if they are weird and they can make it work, you go, guys. You go, girl. You go, Machine Gun Kelly.
Look, here's the thing. I'm not a big fan of his. I'm not a big fan of that music anyway, because EDC music to me sounds like, I think I've talked about this before, where, those keyboards when we were kids and you push the one button and the button goes woof, woof, woof. And then you push the other button and it goes pew, pew, pew. Like, that's what EDC music sounds like to me 99% of the time. Just some kid on that keyboard going pew, pew, woof, woof, meow. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like garbage, but I'm very happy for them, and I hope they have a loving relationship, and I'm really glad she's able to finally be herself, which is obviously weird. So good.
Hey, and I mean, weird can be good as long as y'all are on the same level of weird. And so yes, she does have kids. Is it 3? I thought it was 2.
I think it's 3 with Brian Austin Green. Was it 3? Maybe
I don't remember. But yeah, she has kids with her previous, I guess, ex-husband, which they look cute too. But I think, you know what the problem with a lot of society is back in the day? You were made to think you find your love, you work hard, you have the kids, and then you live life happily ever after. But that's not always the case. And that's okay.
And she married him. Remember, they broke up for a long time. They were together, then they broke up for a long time. She and him were off and on in a very tumultuous part of her life. Like, she had just been axed from Hollywood for speaking out against Michael Bay. And a couple of other, was it Michael Bay? A couple of other directors. So Hollywood had kind of given her the blacklist. She was not in a good mental state. You know what I mean? That's never a good point to be in a relationship. No. I mean, I'm not saying you have to be completely healed to find love again, but you should definitely, it's hard to find somebody that's right for you when you're just super down. You're looking for somebody to rescue you at that point, kind of thing. I don't know. Anyway, I'm so happy for them. Congratulations.
Yeah. And if it makes them happy and the kids are okay with it, then that's what matters. But speaking of Oh, no.
No.
No what?
No, Martin.
Oh.
My Disney princesses live happily ever after. You will not put that negativity in the world. Stop it. You take it back.
All right. But I was going to say, leewaying into, I thought you were saying, like, no, they're not allowed to live happily ever after. I'm like, no.
They're not allowed to get divorced.
Okay, so let me find this headline. I kind of wanted to take a look at this. I really don't like.
You're gonna bring up the non-happy ever after stuff, aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, we had a heading towards happy ever after, and now, with Bachelor news, there was a breakup. Very sad. I thought this was one of the ones that were gonna last. To be honest,
right? They were so like.
To be honest, so Bachelor in Paradise, Riley and Maurissa sparked breakup rumors, and I did check this. It is true.
He deleted all of their photos, right?
They're all gone.
All gone.
So on Instagram, which is basically, where you post about all your relationships and stuff and how much we're in love. They're all gone. The photos of them together, gone. Disney princesses don't get divorced. They just, oh no. It's also,
I mean, she's not wrong.
True. It's also kind of true. Yeah, there's no moms around for a reason. We're gonna
manifesting this in 2022.
What would your couple's name be? Hen Tuggs? Tuggery?
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out, like, I obviously know my real name, so I'm kind of going with that. But yes, no, Cavugs? No, that doesn't work.
I think Tuggery. No. Tuggery, or because Hen Tug sounds like hentai a little too much. Sorry. I don't want to think about your relationship like that. Yeah.
No, but this is a thing, though. Us girls, we do that.
We do that. Yeah, we're like, you broke up with us, you cut from life. People gonna know about it. So yeah.
Here's the thing, though. I've noticed, at least in my experience with my girlfriends and stuff, if they've deleted them pretty quickly after a breakup, that means that ish was bad. It was a bad breakup. It was awful. Probably some screaming and yelling, maybe some throwing things, or just like something bad happened. Because if it's immediate, that means like they're completely immediately done. Whereas like with me, the first time that I had my heart broken like really bad, it was me wallowing in self-pity for like 3 or 4 months. And then I finally went through and deleted them.
Yeah. Because it's almost like, when you tell your parents the finality of it. Yeah. Same thing with Instagram. If you delete them, it's like, it's for realsies now. I like that. Hugs.
I love hugs. It goes with the hugs for Tuggs thing.
Hugs for hugs.
Henry, call me. Thank you.
Yes. So yeah, they deleted their couple of pictures on Instagram. They were so cute. I remember post relationship engagement. They're all posting about we're having coffee on the balcony. They're so adorable. Oh my god.
Matching PJs.
Yep. You know what's funny? I saw this posted on one of my like Bachelor Facebook groups, and I was like, no way. And the girl underneath goes, all I'm hearing is he's single.
Yeah, I saw that. Get in there, girl. I'd wait a smidge though.
Yeah, he might need a little time. I mean, an engagement's pretty, and I mean, he from the get-go was like, I'm a family man. I want to get married, have children. So he's just a little time, and then go for it. You can go for it, girl.
They were so adamant from like day one.
Yeah, it was so funny because she was with Connor. Mm-hmm. Oh, poor Connor. Yeah, and then she left him high and dry. He thought they had something, so very sad for them.
Mark slid into your DMs apparently.
Just now, or like 2 years ago? Like, what are you talking about, Mark? Because you did slide in 2 years ago too, and like pretty much all the time in between. Hi. So yeah, sad. Breakups are sad. But now we're going to talk about hopefully maybe someone else getting together with his possible woman.
I thought you were going to say hopefully someone else breaking up. I was like,
oh, Oh, I mean, Henry Cavill is technically in a relationship, isn't he?
Is he though? I haven't seen any photos.
He's so private. He's so private. I wouldn't expect him to be the one posting about it.
I haven't seen any paparazzi photos either. I'm gonna Google it right now. I'm just saying. And you can't tell me that, oh, it's because of the beer bug. No, fam. That man has been traveling around like crazy. Don't tell me he's trapped somewhere. No. I'm gonna Google it.
Oh God. Which actually makes me sad that I actually wanted Camila Cabello and what's his face to stay together, but they like broke
Sean,
up.
That's so cute.
They were so freaking cute, Camila and Sean, and like basically his last album was about her, the entire thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the last update was November 11th of last year, where she said she's so proud. Something is suspicious about that relationship. Anna did a whole video on it, which is borderline creepy, Anna, but
also
she did a whole video on it, and I'm like, interesting.
The sleuths of the world. So yeah, I believe this. Tuggs or Anna will be the homewrecker. Front porch says Tuggs is on a mission. She will get her man.
I'm just saying, look, all I'm saying is the gals he's dated before, Gina, they were never like super public on their Instagram or on his Instagram at the very least. I don't remember. I don't think she was very either. But they were caught everywhere. Like they went to red carpets together. They posted photos like when he adopted Cal. She was there as when he adopted Cal, the dog as puppy. She didn't go with him to the Witcher premiere, his new girlfriend. That's weird. I'm just saying it's suspicious. That's all I'm saying. And even when he was dating the super young girl a couple of years ago, the other blonde, I can't think of her name now, Stephanie, I think her name was, they were like, even though they didn't like plaster their photos all over Instagram or whatever, they were at red carpet premieres together. They were caught paparazziing together. Like, I'm just saying it's suspicious.
Okay, chat brings up a good point here. And I don't know how I feel about this this relationship. I just never would have thought. Kim Kardashian.
He shot and it worked, so good for him.
I mean, okay, he has dated some of the biggest names out there.
I do remember that.
I mean, this picture, they don't look that bad together. Not gonna lie.
I mean, I don't know how I feel about this. Only because I just find it interesting timing now that Courtney's dating Travis Barker. Like, I feel like Kim is like, I want to get my own, punk kid too.
Yep. I feel like, okay, so this is the thing about the Kardashians. They don't just date to date. It's all about social media. And the reaction that you're going to get. Who better to date for a reaction than Pete Davidson? Also, he must have a really big,
Well, Ariana Grande said that. I think it was Ariana that hinted towards him being pretty well endowed. At least he has other stuff going for him, though. Like, he's really funny. There's a lot of guys out there who are endowed that have nothing else going for them. It's literally their personality.
Like, what else does he do? Like, nowadays is my question.
He's on SNL.
So exactly. He has to do something funny, something actually in the news. I don't see Kim Kardashian just dating someone who's either not well off or a celebrity. I don't know why. I just can't imagine her doing that.
Some of those are the best relationships, though. From Port.
Like Megan. Who would have thought Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly? Like, seriously.
Right. She's got a little kink to her, though, so that makes sense.
What? A meme on Twitter? Mark, you're obsessed with this Twitter DM things. Don't have to slide into the DMs anymore.
DMs. She is now dating Soul Assassin.
This is a pretty funny meme, I won't lie. Okay, I'm gonna show you.
Oh my god, my eyes. I never understood 2 out of the 4 of those things. Actually, you know what? 3 out of the 4 of those things. I'm not entirely sure what the one thing is.
Which is the one you understand?
Pete Davidson.
Oh.
That at least is a real thing.
Wow. Yes, I will say that.
There will be no Bennifer slander here.
We like Bennifer. I've always liked, I love that music video, Jenny from the Block. I'm still Jenny from the Block. Obsessed. And yeah, they're freaking cute in there. And I actually was surprised. So when I got older, I didn't know that people didn't like them together.
It was a big catalyst for their breakup.
So
I think they're good now. We'll see.
It makes me sad that happened, because I'm like, they would have been so. Imagine what life would have been if they never broke up. What if
it would have been only one Bennifer instead of Bennifer 2.0?
2.0. So yeah. Anywho, alrighty. So I guess we could talk about, people actually maybe starting a relationship in.
Oh right, The Bachelor. That's why we're here.
So I'm waiting for Southern Belle to come in. But before that, let me just check.
Well, I'm sure Southern Belle has thoughts about these women, because I have thoughts.
Oh my God. Okay. So we're gonna start off with episode 1. And before they even start, before we get introduced to the women, you do the at-home packages. They're cute and be like, oh, I'm so excited for Clayton. He's so cute. Blah, blah, blah. We have the fact that we're back at the mansion. Super excited. Super hyped
about that.
Super hyped about that. The nostalgia is hitting me. We have Jesse Palmer, who was a previous Bachelor, being Chris Harrison. Essentially, he's trying to be Chris Harrison. Like saying things like dramatic, and he even addressed. He's like, "I'm trying to do my best, Chris Harrison. I'm saying things like learning how to say things like dramatic and journey." And
then he proceeded to say every single one of those words in his next speech. I literally, the first episode, last week's episode, I skipped through everything of his. I can't listen to his voice. He drives me crazy. His voice is annoying. He's terrible. Anyway, sorry, continue.
I mean, I don't think he's a terrible host, but I think what would have been cool is that he puts his own spin to it, kind of like the girls have,
He sounded so scripted. I'm like, dude, do you have a personality? This is why you didn't win, okay?
Oh my goodness. I would have, so I know he did host a couple other shows before this. I would like to see if he was like this. Is he different? Because, I mean, who knows? Like, maybe he actually did have a personality in the other shows, because every host, you can't imagine them somewhere else. Like, you imagine the host of, I don't know, Dancing with the Stars hosting The Bachelor? No. No.
Although I would love to see Kelly Clarkson host The Bachelor. Oh, or you know what would be fun? Blake Shelton and what's his bucket from Maroon 5?
That would be hilarious. ABC does not have enough money for that.
Can you imagine?
That would be funny. Hi.
Oh my God, I would die. That's the only reason to watch The Voice is those two and their freaking love-hate relationship. I'm telling you, they're in love.
Oh my God. I'm just trying to think now. There could be a plethora of different people to host The Bachelor or The Bachelorette. Hey, even that, do you remember that guy they got, Emmanuel Ocho, to host the After the Final Rose for Matt James? He would have even been better.
Yeah, he was really good. I actually liked him a lot.
So, I mean, sorry, Jesse. Maybe you'll grow on me, maybe. But I think the thing that I'm not a fan of is that you're just trying to be like Chris.
Yeah, he sounds very stiff and rigid. I'm sure he's nervous, but very stiff and rehearsed. And at least the girls, as much as I was annoyed by them in the beginning, they were really relaxed and like, we're going to put our own thing on this. And I don't know if I don't know if they asked him to be that way because it's a guy thing or I don't know.
Wow. Alex wants Nick Ricada and Drex to host. I would love to see.
I want Trump to do it personally. I think that would be really funny.
Can we get Jeremy to host it? Or can we get Ryan to host it? Because he'll just be like, that's a beta move.
Kurt Russell.
Oh wow. Yeah. There's a lot of good people out there that could host it that would probably be like way better than Jesse. Sorry, Jesse. Maybe next time.
I hope he grows on me, but right now I just want to shake him and be like, will you get a personality?
Yeah. All right, so we have that. Go ahead.
Did you notice? So I'm gonna be honest, I skipped through a lot of episode 1 because I was bored. But did you notice all the girls, their introduction videos? Hi, I'm Casey. Blah, 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 blah. Every single one of them was wearing a workout outfit. Every single one. All of them. The ones that they introduced were and had the little videos. They all were wearing a workout outfit, and they were all working out, running, walking down the street. I was like, is this?
I don't look that cute when I work out. I'm not
everybody's attention. Like, what? Is this the only thing you think Clayton does is work out?
I mean, he is a football player, but he doesn't even see these intro packs. A lot of them
talked about his physical stuff only. A couple of them, like a lot of them, were like, he's just so handsome.
I'm not gonna lie. After the intro packages to the girls, I knew it would be a dumpster fire. I think Tuggs is what? I'm confused.
No, I'm not jealous. I just found it hilarious because they were all wearing. I'd have to go back and rewind and find it and play it, which I think we would get clipped for. But they every new one they do, like they introduce you to Clayton. It's like, oh, I'm really excited to be here, blah, blah, blah. And then they introduce you to the girls, or sometimes they reverse it. And hi, I'm Kelsey, and I'm a content creator, and I'm really excited to be on The Bachelor. And like they introduce you, I'm from Virginia or whatever. But every single girl this time, except for the what's her bucket, Susie, the videographer, she was the only one that wasn't already in a workout outfit and like running down, like taking a jog. Like obviously it's all acted; they're not actually running and working out, but in a workout outfit, running down the street. Like, hi, I'm Casey, and I like to run, and I like long walks on the beach, and blah 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 blah. In my little workout outfit, and I'm like, this is all very superficial.
I mean, The Bachelor, well, I won't lie, is pretty superficial out of the two shows.
I feel like these girls are so like okay, and we'll talk about you know what, this is the perfect example. We're gonna segue right into her. One of the first girls we meet, she's crying because this is the weekend she was supposed to get married, and she doesn't know if she can go through with this, and she's having a breakdown, and she goes to meet Clayton and to talk to him and be like, I just need to be open with him because I just don't know how to feel. And the first words out of her mouth are, oh my God, you're hot. You don't know this when you apply for the show? Are you only applying because you think the guy is going to be pretty? And she wasn't the only one. Like there was a few girls where, well, and like, especially last season, we had a bunch of guys be like, well, Michelle's just great. Like her personality, she's funny. She's got a good head on her shoulders. And of course she's beautiful. Whereas these girls are like, so he's hot. And that's why I'm here. Like what?
I mean, true to humans' desires, looks first, apparently.
But at least pretend that you know that he's a good guy or something.
But that is why this season will be a dumpster fire. A lot of this is based on physical attraction, which is, it's fine. That's a huge component of a relationship. But that's why Michelle's Bachelorette is going to be so different from this. Michelle was like, Michelle was logical. She wanted to find out what kind of personalities do they have, what aspirations. She had control of the men in a sense. Is there drama? Bye, gone. This is also why Clayton, as much as Clayton is a very nice, genuine person, I don't think he sees through the BS.
No, last night's episode, I'm only halfway through it. And last night's episode, wait, what's today? Wednesday? Mondays. No. This past
Monday's
Monday.
episode was like,
it's so anyways, all red flags all the time.
Yeah, which is funny because
Nate
there's
needs
a
to get
date
smacked.
about red flags.
Is it Cassidy?
Cassidy's crazy.
She's bat crap crazy. Absolutely certifiable. The one girl that was crying because she didn't get picked on any of the dates, that one needs to go. They're so...
Wow, Sarah's like, he became less hot. We started making out with everyone. Also,
literally everyone
that he has been made. I don't know. It's very superficial. Anyways, so let's just finish talking about Sally, since that's
Sally. That was her name. Yeah, Sally.
So Sally, the wedding Sally. She goes to him and is like, I just don't know if I can stay, and I just want to be open with you, and like also you're hot, but like
red flag right off the bat.
So Clayton's just like, I understand. Like, it's so nice that you could just actually be so open with me. And what does he do? He's like, just stay here a moment. Red pen. So he goes away.
I have to get one.
He goes away, comes back. I don't know where he got this rose from.
Yeah, where?
Brings back a rose. And this girl, he's met no one yet. And he's like, I want you to stay. I mean, who in their right mind? Okay, think about the real world. If you go on a date and they're like crying about their ex, are you going to go on a second date with them?
I'm sorry, I'm on this first date. It's just this Tuesday, this Taco Tuesday. We were supposed to get married today. And I don't know. Do you propose? What? And not only was this a rose, but it was like a long stemmed. I mean, the rose was gorgeous. It was full. I was like, where the heck did this rose come from?
I know. And then she's just like, oh my God, he like likes me. We have a connection. Oh my gosh. It's called You Think He's Hot and She Thinks You're Hot. And yeah. And then the next thing happens. She's like, I gotta go think about this. So she leaves the room. And then, okay, sorry. Second surprise. Where is her phone from? I thought they took their phones away.
No, I think they have them up until like an hour before the actual show starts, quote unquote.
I was just like, there's a phone. You never see phones on the show ever.
Me neither. And who is she calling? Mom?
Mom? She's like, I just can't handle it. Clayton's gonna give me a rose. I don't know. Should I stay or should I go? So, anyways, what I have learned from this is Clayton doesn't see the super big red flag.
That's what I meant.
Thank you. And yeah, so we seriously, yes.
Yay!
We are getting very close to monetization. Less than 300 hours, I think, at this point. And 75
less than 300 hours and a bunch of red flags later.
Yeah, more red flags here.
Red flag. I'm gonna look at Amazon while you're talking.
Oh my God! Okay, we should actually next season, if we see someone who's a red flag, just like. All right, so she ends up saying, "I'm gonna go."
I mean, mad props to her for actually leaving because I didn't think she was going to.
Nope. I thought she was actually gonna stay, and you could see it in her eyes. She's like, "Oh, but maybe it's okay if I do." And now I've listened to some podcasts, and someone is spreading a little bit of gossip and saying that Sally is back with the ex-fiance.
Right.
So, I mean, know. Wow, Van, I don't know about that. Isn't he married?
Oh, God.
Also, fantasy suites. Ugh, that's scary. You're gonna see like the next day the women running away.
Oh, no. My mission this weekend, I'm gonna go to Party City and a bunch of different. I'm gonna find me a red flag and I'm gonna wave it. I'm just gonna wave it. This whole season is one giant red flag. Huh?
You can make one too.
Oh my God.
Get a popsicle stick and then just some fabric and just staple it. Alrighty, so we meet the girls. Was there any intro that any intros that you kind of liked?
No, I liked none of the intros. Well, the girls that were like normal, that were nervous, but
yeah,
I did like a couple of girls that did like the weird jokes, the funny jokes. I like that.
I liked Teddy, but I liked her from her intro package. So she was like, the main reason why I remember her is she's the virgin.
Yes.
And then she said she'll go to the fantasy suites if she feels like she's like, in love. And so I was like, interesting. There's always something about the virgins for some reason on this show. They really love their virgins. There's NC. I thought the only reason I remember NC is because Clayton's just like, it seemed like he was really into her.
Is that the first impression rose?
No, the first impression rose was Teddy.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. There was another one. Oh, the girl that came in the little toy car, and then Shanae comes in her truck and destroys the car.
And, yeah, I was like, dang, girl.
And it's funny because I remember when I watched that, I put possible villain.
Yeah, gee.
Wow, was I right about that?
You know who I didn't like, other than Cassie, who now is officially, as of this episode, or the second episode, a villain? I did not like the doctor.
Oh, Kira? Oh my God, in the laundry.
Ladies, I know we're trying to get this guy's attention, but maybe can we not?
Yeah. What one of the girls said, it's like, girl, you don't want to give him all the goods yet. I mean, she looked good. I will say, she looked good. She looked fantastic, but it's a bit much.
Every time I've given the goods too soon, I've regretted it. Every single time. You think I would learn my lesson, but
there was that one where the grandma came out, that cute older lady. Oh my God. Okay, very cute for an older lady. I won't lie.
She's beautiful. That dress looks so good on her.
Yeah. I was just like, is she actually here for Clayton? I feel like Clayton would probably give her a rose just because he's like, I don't want to seem ageist.
I was kind of sad that it wasn't like her mom or something. I thought that it looked like it was just like some random, like an actress or maybe like a producer or maybe like the makeup artist. I don't know, somebody random, obviously. But I thought it was going to be like her mom, which I thought, or grandmother, like that. That would be like really freaking
cool. Adorable. But yeah, there were rumors or a possible show about senior bachelors, which would be so freaking cute. I hope she's on it, is all I have to say.
That would be cute. Oh, I still think they should do that. And I think they should do like nerdy Bachelor. Pick like all the Dungeons and Dragons players.
Like Henry Cavill?
Yeah.
Tuggs like, sign me up. I am ready. Oh God. Alex
sorry.
Tuggs giving wow.
Not doing it anymore. This is closed. Sorry. Child of God. Bye.
The virgin is like a big part of the identity as it's being made in the show, but in all honesty, I don't think it's like a huge part, as long as
I think it depends on the person. Like Colton was pretty adamant. Well, Colton ended up being a farce, but at the time.
Yeah. Okay, the waiting for marriage, I think that is your identity, but if it's like in her opinion or her view, I want to wait until it's with someone I love, I don't think that's a huge identifier, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Unless she's, unless they put somebody on the show that's like super religious, then yeah, that would be part of their identity, because that's a big like God thing. But they haven't picked anybody like that. They've just picked virgins.
Yep. Like, I wanted to say this. There was that girl, Jill, the one that cried this week for not getting a date. She was like, you better not break up with me, otherwise you'll end up like my ex-boyfriend. And she had brought an urn, and I was just like, that's creepy.
That's a red
flag.
I will say, going from, and especially this episode that aired on Monday, going from Michelle, my brain shut down for a second, who is so careful and was so mature in her decisions and was so like, no, I'm serious about this, to Clayton, is quite the turnaround. Because, and I'm not saying that I don't think that he is serious or anything, but I think he is in way over his head, and he didn't realize exactly what this was, and he's not catching these girls. Like he's not, and he's going to end up picking somebody, or something's going to happen. There's going to be a legit cat fight. Somebody's going to get hurt, because we've already had Episode 2 already had one of the girls we got 2 villains this time. One of the villains literally pushed somebody down. She took somebody else with her. Like, somebody's going to get hurt because these girls are very petty and he's not nipping in the bud. Now, I don't know if maybe later he finds out about it and is like, no, I haven't finished the episode, or, an episode's coming up with, but.
Yeah. These girls are a little dramatic. A lot of dramatic. Sorry. And it's so funny. Because at the end of this episode, they're like, we're just women supporting women. We love each other. And I go, we'll see about that. All right. So, oh, God.
Man, I haven't seen that movie in a hot minute.
Maybe we should do a watch party.
We should. That's a good choice. A good choice with a movie about poor choices.
I wanted to say this. Okay, so Elizabeth gave him a 100-year-old picture. Do you remember that? One of the entrances. No. And I would never, ever give a picture of that importance to someone who I don't think.
Oh, that one. The one that sat next to him in the group.
Yeah.
Is that her? Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's a kind gesture, but that's too heavy.
100-year-old photo of what?
Her like grandparents, maybe, or something like that.
Well, I hope she gets that back when.
Yeah. Well, I mean, really, do you really think you'll still be together? I don't know. It's not worth it. All right. So, Teddy gets the first impression rose. Anything that came up? Oh, yes. Crazy Girl 2.0.
Oh, God, that's not narrowing that down.
Of the first episode. Claire.
Do you
remember Claire? She was
Claire?
So Claire, they were playing cornhole, eating chicken wings, doing kind of like what is it called with the truck, the back of a truck when you're having like a little party?
Tailgating,
like a little mini tailgate. Mm-hmm. So they're eating chicken wings. Everything's going fine. And then some girl comes and goes, "Hey, can I steal you a minute?" to Clayton. Yes. And you can see Claire just go 180. I'm not done with him.
He's very decorative.
And so he's too nice. So he doesn't say anything. He stays with Claire. The other girl's like standing like so close and just like waiting.
Yeah, that's the spray tanner. Yeah.
Sarah's like, I love Claire. She's like, sit down. Yeah. You're not leaving me.
Or is she still here?
Yeah. So after after the girl took him away, she goes and starts talking to all the girls and be like, I hate him.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I hate him so much.
Talking crap.
And I'm just like, girl, you just need to go home. If you don't like him, then go home. You're wasting people's time.
Yeah,
wasting your own time. And she just went on and on. The girls are just like, oh, she's so annoying. So one of the girls decides to tell,
she's a mom.
Oh, dang.
That poor boy.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
So what happened after? Oh yeah, so he decides to confront her after someone tells him what's going on. And she just starts spewing lies. She's like, I didn't say I hated you. I just said that, like, we maybe didn't click. Or something like that. I don't know.
Okay, Jan. I don't know why anybody lies about the things that they've said on this show because
it's film.
It's filmed. You're all watching the playback together. Don't pretend you're not. Okay, you're watching the playback with your family together because you're famous. And even if you aren't watching it now as it's airing, you're gonna watch the final rose. You're gonna be there for after the final rose.
You're gonna look like a fool,
or the girls tell all, or whatever it is that you show up for. You're gonna be there, and they're gonna play your clips. Like, bruh.
Yeah.
Don't lie.
There's always receipts. If we learned anything about last season with what's his face? Will. It wasn't even like he was in a camera's view. The camera's just like in the bush, being like, I'm catching you saying all this.
Those camera guys are everywhere. And if the camera guys aren't there, your microphone is on at all times.
Yeah. Even if you don't see, what they could do is they literally just get another video of you with your back turned and you talking. Exact same reaction.
They put the captions on, and all you hear is the whisper. I hate him. He's terrible. I hate him so much. My heart is broken.
Ruben says Tuggs deserves a rose. Yes, she does.
Hi,
maybe
Ruben.
a dozen. A dozen.
I appreciate you, but I'll probably kill it.
Anyways, he sends her home, or she leaves. It was never really specifically stated. They just walk out, and she looks upset. He looks upset. So I actually think she left after their conversation.
Made her go because Clayton couldn't make the decision.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna still give her a rose. It's like, Clayton, we don't need you to do this. We're gonna help you, okay? We don't usually do this. We're gonna help you. Hi, Sparian. Anywho, and he tells the group, he's like, if you don't feel anything, you can leave. I have to say, okay, even though Claire was a bit dramatic about this, it's kind of refreshing to see, if you're not feeling the feels, like everyone who goes on the show always pretends or actually is, but I feel like half of the people at least pretend that they're into The Bachelor and they're just here for, I want to be an influencer or go on Paradise.
I've always wondered, like, and we've seen it several times where a lot of the Bachelor contestants and the Bachelorette contestants, guys and the girls, they'll be like, I was so hoping, that Michelle was going to be my Bachelorette and I got picked and it is her and I'm so excited. Like, what if you get picked for the Bachelorette or the Bachelor and you were hoping for, Hannah Brown and you got Michelle instead? Like, can you say, you know what, I'm going to hold out and maybe next time it'll be Hannah? Like, can you say no? And do you have to re-audition? Or can you say no and you get like no, I was really hoping it was going to be Hannah, maybe next time? Like, how does that work?
So from what I understand, I'm not sure about that, but if they find something they like about you, they will expedite your process. So there's people who they literally weren't found until the day before and they had like a day to pack. But there's people who, for example, were supposed to go on, I know Ashley was not actually supposed to go on Chris Soules. She was actually supposed to go on the previous scheduling, but they wanted her. So she ended up coming on the next one, which was Chris.
Oh, interesting.
So I feel like that happens. They have their, roster of potentials, and then they just put them in there if the scheduling is right.
Yeah. And I do know, or I don't know if it is like this anymore, but I do know they used to ask you, like, if it was, especially if the Bachelorette was a contestant that was on the show before, like it most of the time is, they would ask you, like, who are your top three? Like, if you were to pick a Bachelor or Bachelorette, like, who are your top three or whatever, they would actually ask you. And then that's why there's a couple people that when they get picked, they're like, oh my God, I was so hoping for Clayton or I was hoping for Michelle and I got picked for their season. Like, great.
Perfect.
Fascinating. I would love to just try this one time just to see what the process is like.
Well,
like
they
go undercover.
I feel like they do. They used to do casting calls where you go in on audition, which is funny because we'll talk about Rachel Lindsay. I know you're not a huge fan of her. Yeah. She apparently had gone from her work, so she was in her like business suit, to the Bachelorette casting call just for fun. And she's like, all these people here dressed up in like kind of like clubbing-ish outfits, like cute short dresses, cocktail dresses, essentially. And then there's her in her suit. So apparently that, having her go there like that, a producer had come out and was like, hey, you want to come over here? So that was sense. Her.
Bet they're regretting that now.
I suppose. Oh, sorry. The only person that's super happy is probably Brian, her husband. So
yeah.
All right. The whole casting thing for Bachelor and Bachelorette, it's them just trying to find the hottest, messiest, dramatic people ever.
Yeah. Oh, well, this season they really picked y'all. Southern Belle's not in here, and neither is oh my god, who's our normal or other person? Like, its name is escaping me right now. They're not in here tonight, but I'm sure they have lots to say because these girls, the girls are always dramatic. But dang.
But the one just doesn't want to listen or understand, and I've talked to people, not just women, people who just decide to have their own narrative in the words that you say.
That's true.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Okay, I think you know what people we're talking about. Oh gosh. Yep. So, anywho, the first impression goes to Teddy. I really like. Okay, we're gonna go through some people we like based on the first episode. I really like Susie.
I love Susie.
Susie's adorable.
I liked her right off the bat.
Yeah, her intro package was cute. She's like, I do these fighting competitions, and I've also traveled all over the world. And this and that. And I've done Miss Virginia. So she's like all around, like she's done so much. So she's adventurous, cute, adorable. I don't think that Clayton is going to be good enough for her.
You know who she reminds me of, honestly? And at first I thought it was her, and I had to take a double take. She looks like Hannah Brown.
A little bit.
They could be sisters. At first I thought it was her. I was like, is Hannah? What?
Yep. I loved her a lot.
I'm going to pull her up so you guys can see her.
Do you have any photos?
I'm sure there's Susie Evans is her name.
All right. The other one, okay, Teddy for sure is a front runner. I've said that from her intro package as well. I think NC is going to be one of the front runners, and Gabby.
Look at how cute she is.
She's adorable.
She's cute. I adore her. And her little intro video was so different than everybody else's. She wasn't in like this stupid workout outfit. She's a wedding videographer. She's from Virginia. She's so adorable.
You know who this reminds me of? McKenna, kind of bit.
Mm-hmm.
Adventurous. She does wedding planning.
Yeah, and my favorite part about this is she won Miss Virginia in 2020. So she won it in the middle of the beer bug fiasco. Like, what a queen! I can't even.
Yeah, and she's literally, she can literally kick your butt.
Literally, she's jiu-jitsu champion. Yeah, champion.
Yeah. She's like, she's
gorgeous. I just adore her. Anyway,
pull up Teddy next. So.
Genevieve, Elizabeth, so many blondes. Fauna, Lindsay, Marlene. Oh, Teddy. That's alphabetical.
Curly. She reminds me of Serena and Piper. Like a mix. She does.
Now that you say that, yes.
Yeah. So she's super sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't like, you know how some people they come off like fake.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she could be fake.
Is Teddy the virgin?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense because she grew up in a strict Christian household. So I'm actually surprised that she said that she would be willing to do the fantasy suites. That just surprises me.
Interesting. Well, we'll see. Who knows? Who knows?
Interesting.
Afraid of ladybugs. I'm not gonna lie, they scare me too.
What? Ladybugs are such good luck.
No, there was at one point where I lived, there were like this invasion of ladybugs. So there's like hundreds as I'm going into the house. And they scared me. Okay, chat. Do we like Cassidy or not?
This is our. I'm gonna zoom in on this crazy one.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Let me see if I have anything about Cassidy from the beginning. Because I said Shanae, who's the other villain. She's super cute. They're from a small town. They look cute together. I'm regretting what I said.
That's Shanae. They look alike, these two. For goodness sakes.
Yeah. Shanae or Cassidy? I didn't say anything about them in the first episode. Oh, Cassidy's the one that came in the toy car. Yeah. And the Shanae's the one that bowled her over.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is the one. Isn't this the one that cried? No. This is the one that cried on the group date.
Interrupted Claire.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one that cried is Jill. So go to Jill. Jill is also the one that brought her ex-boyfriend in the urn.
Yeah. Okay. This is the one that brought her boyfriend in the urn.
I don't know if that was
from
real.
Rhode Island. That makes sense.
So, I mean, she doesn't look harmful, but that's still really something Cassie's eyes making me. Front porch, it's true. You should be very nervous.
You should be very nervous. Shanae is, I think I honestly, for Shanae, to be honest with you, at least from, again, I haven't finished this last episode that aired just a couple days ago, so I might change my mind, but I think a lot of Shanae's is she's trying to compete with Cassidy specifically. So I'm not sure how much of her villain image is a legit thing or how much she's trying to fake it in order to keep up with Cassidy. Does that make sense?
Because I think Cassidy keeps saying, you just got to go for it, this and that. And blah. And she just, I feel like she's listening and then she enacts it, but she doesn't realize how crazy she is.
I don't know if she's necessarily, whereas Cassidy is definitely the villain. Like for real.
She's sneaky. She's sneaksies.
Yeah.
Sneaksies. So my front runners are Teddy, Susie, Sarah. What do I said Sarah? Who's Sarah again?
Mm-hmm. There's too many of them right now. I can't keep track of anybody.
I also kind of like Serene, but I don't know much about her, and they haven't shown much of the two of them together.
That's Sarah. Oh, that's the one that won the group date, isn't she? Isn't it the one that won the group date? Yeah.
Okay, so I'm noticing something. Clayton likes either the blondes or he likes mixed Asians or darker skin, which I guess is the whole spectrum. But
he hasn't picked any white dark-haired girls. The white girls that he's been interested in has been, and I hate to bring that into this, but has been the blondes. And then if he's gone any dark-haired girls, they've been either
mixed Asian,
like mixed African American or Asian. Yeah. It's interesting.
She's cute. I think that she's gonna be one of the big ones. Oh dang, you go, girl.
She works on Wall Street. Oh no, I could not do that. No.
Which also means she can speak to men in a way that gets them to respect her. Most likely. Hopefully.
She's real cute. I liked her. She won the group date on Monday. Well, not one, but she won the competition. They were doing like a race to race through all the red flags or whatever. She ended up winning, which I did not see coming, if I'm being
honest. And can you show Gabby? She's super cute. I think Gabby's cute.
Gabby. I haven't seen much of her.
She's the one with the pillow. I thought this was so funny when she brought a pillow and she's like, a place to sit, and and the pillow was a picture of Clayton's face. She's like, I want to sit on your face. She phrased it in a way that it wasn't really creepy.
But seriously, that girl's gonna snap real quick. Oops, sorry. I meant to hide it. My bad.
That's okay.
Was it this one?
Yeah. Whoever's the most base Twitter account. I feel like you can't post perfect memes being on The Bachelor or Bachelorette. Oh, God. Unless maybe you're Chrissy. Going hot with the comedy. Wow! Mark, you're still here. Did you calculate how much debt I brought into the relationship?
Mark, did you do the math?
Did you do the math? Even though I'm the Asian. Did you do the math? Oh, wow. All right. And then the last thing I wanted to kind of talk about was the preview.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Oh, dang. But that's the point. All these girls are supposed to be like hot women. Okay. I have never really seen like an ugly contestant.
Doesn't that premiere this month at some point? I'm pretty sure it does.
Oh, we should. We'll talk about it after. Thanks, Eric.
Well, as somebody who was around for the first Marry a Millionaire one, I'm freaking pumped. Jeremy!
Hi! Oh, sorry. Tuggs, remind me next Tuesday. I'll bring you. Oh!
Okay, I'll have to do my hair.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Okay.
Do I, if you're still here, do I do a good D-Day Cobra impression?
Did you see that, Jeremy?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to remind you. Am I going to remember this? Okay, Siri, set a reminder.
All
I'll
right.
have to wash my hair.
Oh, I got a smiley face. Okay. Yeah, I did good. I know I did
the
good.
seal of approval.
I do Jeremy. Okay, I'm not going to say that. Never mind. I do a impression of Jeremy better than Jeremy. There we go. That's what I meant to say. All right. Sorry. Wow. 10 out of 10 chopsticks X-ray. Well, good. It should be an even number. Otherwise, you can't eat with them. All right. The preview. Let's see here. I said the hotness of a woman is not solely determined by looks. Fight me on that. No, I agree with that. You should. Looks will fade over time. I know you hear that a lot. It's a saying, but it's true. Okay, no person's gonna be hot forever. You better be able to at least hang out with them. Bye, Jeremy. Hang out with them after they get ugsies and old and maybe fat, and that's okay. What?
You said ugsies. I've never heard that before.
Oh, maybe it's a Canadian thing.
Okay, yeah, Canadians. Okay, y'all, it's story time.
What did I do? Oh, no.
It's story time. I texted Xray Girl before we went live, and I said, I don't know if I'm going to be able to watch the episode. Like, my streaming services weren't working. It was very frustrating. I was like, so I'm just going to read a recap. And she goes, oh, by the way, we don't have an episode next week. So, like, it's fine. There's however far you get. I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, wait, why don't we have an episode next week? And then I thought about it, and I realized that Monday is a holiday. And I said, oh, Monday is a holiday. And she goes, a holiday for what? And I said, MLK. And she was like, I don't know what that is. I was like,
hey, to be fair, he was more prominent down south of me. We barely grazed that in history here. I was like, MLK.
She's like,
Maurissa?
milk?
She goes,
I thought it was a designer.
I was thinking Marcia, Lucy.
Canadians.
Whatever. We don't have a MLK Day down here, okay? There's no holidays until Family Day in February for us. And I know you don't celebrate Family Day in the States.
Yeah.
That's a made-up Canadian thing.
That's true. We celebrate Martin Luther King, and then February we have President's Day. March is not an official holiday, but we celebrate it as it is one is St. Patrick's Day. April Easter.
Yeah.
Basically a holiday for every month.
Oh, Troy says Hunter and Haley may come out as lesbians. Oh, what?
What?
Where are you getting that from? Excuse me. I know who you are. Cookies. I know who you are. How dare you? My memory is not that bad. It's pretty bad, but it's not that bad.
See? We think Canadians are nice, but really they just tune us out when we talk.
Wait, is being forgetful not nice?
I don't know. I know.
Exactly. We don't have a Martin Luther King Day here.
Imagine living in a country that doesn't care about Martin Luther King. I don't know if that's a positive or a negative or both. Maybe it's both.
I'd say neutral.
A neutral.
Yeah.
There is if you work for your government in America. Biden passed it when he first came into office. Juneteenth is now a federal holiday.
Juneteenth, seriously?
Yeah.
That's a weird holiday.
My job officially announced it for our for our commissioned people, not us civilians yet, but it's coming.
Interesting.
Anywho.
Wow. Xray is Canadian. She shouldn't give two craps about American holidays.
No, you're right. Well, she only gives
I'm
one.
feeling attacked. My channel's being attacked right now by my own channel.
only one crap is given in Canada.
Ooh, never heard of Family Day. I'm in Ireland, so of course I know St. Patrick's. Patrick's Day.
Oh, Ireland. My coworker's in Ireland right now. I'm so jealous.
Oh, where is she?
I don't know. I didn't ask. I have no idea.
Actually, tomorrow I have to call my friend in Ireland. I'm so excited to catch up with her. I need to go back. I went there 2 years ago. And the year before that, it's been too long. Love it. Which area are you from? I need to know. Batty. All right. Let's just go back to that preview. I do want to say something here. So he says that he's in love with 3 different women, and not only that, he has fornicated, had the fun times with 3 different women, and admitted it to them. All of them at the same time. Can you imagine that?
That sounds like some Hannah Brown stuff right there.
Yeah. I did 3 times in the window. Yeah, they I mean, it's kind of implied that they do it in, when they go for fantasy suites. It just has never been openly said. Irish YouTuber, it's me, Batty. All right. Well,
it's been the only time I can think of off the top of my head that it was openly said was Hannah.
Yeah. And it was to kind of shoot down. What's his face? What's his face? I forgot his name.
Which one?
Oh, the guy that was Luke.
Luke. Oh, yeah, Luke. That was a drama. Oh, Lord.
All right. Yeah. So I think that was the perfect time to whip out. I've done it 3 times in the windmill. Yes, I have. Mark is very excited. I'm excited. I will watch it.
I love Viking stuff anyway, so I'm super excited. Like, I feel like we need more Viking stuff. And it looks like it's going to be true to Viking craziness. And the men are pretty and the women are pretty. I mean, I'm here for it. Honestly.
Mm-hmm. Very here for it. Also, he says, I'm falling in love with Susie, so she makes it very far.
Yay, Susie!
And then after he admits that he had sex with 3 women, they show Serene crying, Sarah crying, Genevieve crying, and some other blonde. I can't tell who it is. So I'm like, they're trying to deke us who is the final. So I don't know.
There's no way those girls make it that far.
Well, I said Sarah might.
Yeah.
But I think the reason that he wanted to tell that he had been intimate with 3 different people was that he did it with Teddy. And, that's kind of like,
I don't see Genevieve making it that far unless she shocks us in the next few episodes.
Well, it's her crying, so it could be her. I put it with a question mark. You know when they make that, you can't really tell.
They always edit it weird too.
Yeah, so we don't know if that crying scene is actually from that original scene either. So who freaking knows?
The drama.
Females bring the drama. I mean, Michelle controlled the drama. Katie did not. She thought she did.
Katie is the drama.
She is the drama. And that's the craziest part. We were like, oh yeah, girl power Katie. She's making great choices. And then at the end, we're like, no.
No great choices were made.
No, yeah, she made very poor choices. And that's why we love talking about her. Which she's still with that guy. Good for her.
Oh, well, hey, maybe. Hopefully they don't break up so she doesn't do another 12 days of messing.
It'll probably be even longer, and then I'll want to, cut. Well, no, I want to say gouge my eyes out. Bruce is in the house.
Front porch security got it right. I think you're the first person to get my cats right. Hi. Yeah, okay.
You know what? I'm actually sad I never met your cats.
Oh, well. When you come here next time, we'll make it happen.
I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited. Well, I'm gonna pre-medicate and take a antihistamine because I'm allergic to cats. Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna cuddle them and be like, "I love you," and then they're gonna claw at my face and be like, "I hate you." Who are you?
You know what I learned? This is just a random stupid fun fact that I learned a million years ago that I like to tell everybody because their faces go, "What?" Everybody, everyone, all humans on the planet are allergic to cats. Every single one of us. It's something in their saliva. But the difference is the severity. So like me, I never get a reaction unless Selena's like up in my face, right? And the hair gets in my eyes, and then it's a problem like a normal person. But you have to take several different pills.
Yeah.
And then there are some people that can go into anaphylactics depending on the dandruff is up, but it's in the saliva. And the reason we have allergic reactions to their fur is because their saliva is obviously in their fur when they clean themselves, and it stays there. And so when you pet them, it gets in, and that's how you have your allergic reactions. But all humans on the planet, all 7 billion of us, are allergic to cats. It's just the level of severity, which I had no idea. Like,
that's actually kind of cool.
Isn't that crazy?
To learn.
Yeah.
Look at that. We're being educational here, not just about relationships.
You know something? I know weird things. I know that fact. And I know how to extract DNA from a cow. So here we are. Your favorite, I know.
When I watch Yellowstone, not if, when I watch Yellowstone.
Yeah, you'll see it.
I'm just going to be like, I'm going to call you and be like, Tuggs, it's happened.
Season 4, episode 5, I think it is. You'll know it when you see it.
Oh, no.
You should get one. Just saying. What happens if you bump into a cat accidentally, or if you hug somebody that's got cat fur all over them? Hello?
I'm allergic to big cats. Well, scared. Same thing.
I was like, oh, do you know? I have to see if they reopened it. Oh, I want to film a video for Park Upland. There is a lion habitat out here. It's about an hour. Not quite that far. Just under an hour outside of Vegas. And it's got the lions and stuff from the old MGM hotel when they had lions. And you could actually feed one. Like, you pay like $100 and there's a photographer that takes photos of you, and you grab the raw meat with your tongs and you stick it in the fence and you can feed a lion. I want to do it so bad. And the photographer takes a photo.
Park hopping.
Lion, like,
live lion feeding. Yeah. Feed the kitty. Okay. Kitty wants to be fed.
Oh, Eric, that's so sweet. You guys can't see my girl.
Monster. So cute. Your cat would never be a monster.
Is he trying to smother you? Because look, the chances of your cat trying to unalive you is there. It's low, but it's never.
I always think, you know, those memes about cats plotting your unalive you-ness.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's true. No matter what. Dogs are like, I love you. I'm loyal to you. Cats are like, you are my minion. You feed me. You clean my poopy and pee-pee.
Because they know that they were worshipped by the Egyptians. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The lion habitat off down south. Yeah. I've not been yet. I've not been.
We will go one day. One day.
I want to feed a lion.
So, all right. Between crazy things happening with us, we're going to be monetized soon.
I'm so excited. And we're at 929 subs.
Are we?
Yeah, I just looked at it.
Dang. Okay, we're getting there ever so slowly.
So and thank you to all of our new subbers. I don't know where you all came from, but hi.
Yeah. Hi. Okay. I'm not gonna sound like Brian from Family Guy. Why the interest in a show like The Bachelor? Well, the hot mess that The Bachelor and The Bachelorette is makes me feel so freaking good about my life. Makes me feel like I make good decisions. And the only poor choice I make is watching this. There's something about watching drama. You know, like when you're in high school or the office or wherever it is, and you're like, you always love hearing the gossip. It's like watching gossip happen. So that's why I do it. I've always been a huge fan of The Bachelor and Bachelorette, but the real reason I watch it now is Bachelor in Paradise.
Oh, yeah. Bachelor in Paradise is the superior show at this point.
Yeah. I would... So between that and I love watching The Challenge and Big Brother, those are like my top 3 favorite reality shows. It's just so good. And I mean, Tuggs is very similar in answer. Plus, you know, sometimes watching a good love story, you have some good feels.
Honestly, and too, it's nice to, although lately this hasn't really been the case, but it's nice to just shut every now and then, once a week, you pour your wine, you make your charcuterie boards, and you just turn your brain off. It's mindless.
Oh, yes.
Silliness.
I don't have
to a little bit of an escape. Yeah.
Because like I watched, for example, even like The Witcher season 1. I had to rewatch it because my brain couldn't remember stuff and function. Whereas like I'll like be able to. Aww.
Thank you,
Thank
Sensei.
you, Eric. There's something so nice not having to think. I haven't watched that in so long.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like it's like that mindless. It's a we can talk about it, and
Yep.
Bachelor Nation is like a thing. We all get together and drink wine. I mean, it's gotten so popular over the years, especially like I would say like the last 10 years, especially that the casting, not so much now because of all the stuff going on in the world, but the casting and like the current Bachelor or Bachelorette would like. You would post your watch parties, like a bunch of girls get together, they wear matching onesies, they all bring wine, they bring like they do like Deadpools, like oh who's gonna win and cross them all off, and
they do brackets now, like kind of like your fantasy football, but like Bachelor, Bachelorette.
Yeah, and they come out and they'll go and visit. Like a few years ago, who was it Colton was the last one I think to do it before everything went crazy.
Oh yeah, they go to these like surprise and be like, hi, what's up, it's so cool to see your watch party. And it's just like, it's insane, some of these watch parties, like 30, 40 people, the food, the drinks, it's like a Super Bowl almost.
Yeah, it's like mindless entertainment for us, like a mindless sports entertainment. I'm trying to, but without the sport part. I'm trying to figure out.
It's just like super normal people from these towns. Like, can you imagine you're from a town of 1,000 people and you go and like literally your town's just like, yeah, cheering you on. It's crazy. There is.
Oh yeah.
There is. I haven't ever partaken in one, but what I usually do with my friends at work is we set out how many people are gonna like get cut out and then see our score at the end. We didn't do it for this one, but
we should do that for the next one and do a fantasy.
Yeah. But there's some good sites, and there's even things like Bachelor data. There's a data analyst that puts together all this data about Bachelor, Bachelorettes, like how long people have been together, the carats of the ring, et cetera, et cetera. It's like a huge thing. Yeah. At least with the Bachelor, Bachelorette.
Yeah, it gets pretty crazy. Like there are people really, really into it, and like I have friends that we don't really see each other anymore, but I used to work with them when I used to work at the Venetian, and the two of them watched religiously, and so like I get to watch their stories, and I'll respond to like their Instagram stories, be like, "Girl, you have no idea." And she's like, "I know." Mm-hmm. I'm crying. Are you crying? No.
Yeah, I miss that ever since the beer bug kind of came in. I haven't watched a single episode with people, and it makes me sad.
Yeah, they used to make a big deal out of it, especially towards the end. They would actually film. They would pick people to like show up to their watch party and just do like a quick filming. And some people go all out. They have like themed foods. It's just fun. Like it's just fun stuff.
Oh my God, I love when it's like the drinking games where you're like, anytime anyone cries, take a drink.
I'm here for the right reasons.
I'm here for the right reasons.
Oh my God. So dangerous.
Where is it?
Here for the right reasons. Why aren't I getting that one-on-one time?
Yeah. Take a sip. Dude, no, but okay. You know what's funny is every guy that I have been with, like either dating or have had friends over, or like even my roommate, he'll never admit it. They get so into it.
Oh my God, that TikTok. That TikTok. Yeah, I love. Mark is always like, whenever I have it on, he's like, "Oh my God, why did that girl do that?" He's like literally watching the show. I'm like,
did you say what I think she just said? Oh, it's going down.
Oh gosh.
Oh and,
yeah. Reality TV, not the best way to start any long term. I think, okay, so there are merits to this type of dating if you're like someone like Michelle. Mm-hmm. I think get to the deeper questions and answers. It can work because the time that you spend together, you don't have your phone, you don't have distractions, you don't have other people chiming in, none of the distractions. So as long as you portray yourself correctly to what you are in real life, I think it should work. But as most people are, you put your best behavior out there.
Oh, yeah.
So that, I think, is the only drawback. And
Lies.
You're here because you watch the show. You're just pretending you don't.
They always start out the same. Oh, this is so trash. I can't believe you watched this. Blah, blah, blah. And then by halfway through, they're like in the kitchen making dinner.
Wait. Rewind. Pause it.
Is that the crazy one? She's still there.
Yeah. Ooh, interesting question. Gizmo or Grogu?
Do you even know who Gizmo is?
I'm like obsessed with Grogu though. Like I have a Grogu blanket. I have Grogu here. I think there's another Grogu somewhere around here.
Also, I don't think Xray Girl knows who Gizmo is.
Gizmo? People call my dog Gizmo sometimes.
I'm gonna go with, oh God, I don't know.
Harley does look like Gizmo.
Growing up in the 90s, I want to say Gizmo, but Grogu doesn't turn into a crazy demon creature if I get him wet or I feed him after midnight. So
Aw, Ryu, your dog looks like Gizmo too.
Oh.
Does it breathe like my dog though?
Now, yeah, it's pretty hard, Alex, to be honest. Like Bachelorette ended up growing on me because the girls, they actually ended up doing pretty well. But so far, I want to push Jessie down the stairs.
Also, I really hope that they don't make Jessie the host for Paradise. It has to be Wells.
It better be Wells. If they pick anybody but Wells, I think we'll all riot. To be honest, with you.
I would rather take the celebrity hosts over freaking Jessie Palmer. Sorry.
Get a personality, Jessie, please. Make it your own thing. You don't have to read off the script. It's okay.
Yeah.
I promise.
Yeah.
I promise.
But will he? I don't think so. Xray Girl's doggy is more what? Stripe?
What does that mean? Oh, the gremlin Stripe.
Oh.
Is he?
Don't know.
Is she?
No.
I'll show you this so you can see what Stripe looks like.
Oh no.
I don't know what picture to show. I'm gonna pick this one. Now this is an action figure, not an actual photo, but
I would love to see Chrissy as the host of Paradise. I think that'd be funny.
That's Stripe right there.
Ah! Hey! I do remember this character. That's what happens when we feed her after midnight.
Oh, look, she looks nice in that one, kind of.
She?
Did Stripe look like this? God, it's been so long since I've seen.
What does Stripe look like before you feed her?
I don't know. I don't think we ever see that, to be honest. I think Stripe always looks like this. There you go.
Oh. Well, if Harley had teeth, maybe. Yeah, actually, you know what? This is probably how Ryan sees my dog.
Oh, maybe. Now we're making it Ryan's secretly afraid of Stripe from Gremlins, and your dog triggers his trauma. That's exactly what it is.
Oh, that was such an evil laugh.
That was an evil laugh. This is exactly. Where's Perry Chan? Perry!
I think we need to make a video of that.
Gizmo.
Oh, so cute. Do you have mohawk? That's so adorable.
Yeah,
so cute. I need to watch this movie.
Yeah, you do. It's a classic.
Frank, I never meant to make Harley like Harley Quinn. Jojo Joker.
My cat Bruce is definitely named after Bruce Wayne. That's his name is Bruce Wayne. And he answers to it. Bruce Wayne. I have Bruce Wayne. His sister's name is Selena Kyle. Or Selena. And she knows that. Hi, baby. And then their baby brother is Nightwing.
You need to get Alfred.
I should get Alfred. Well, I have Buddy, which is my roommate's dog, but pretty much the same thing.
Mm-hmm. You can call him Alfred. He could look like an Alfred, actually.
As long as I have treats, he'll answer to me. It's okay.
Yeah. All right. Now we haven't gone through the second episode, but we can keep that for next week, I suppose.
I mean, since we don't have an episode, yeah.
Yeah. Because of darn MLK Day.
Darn that MLK.
Wow. Don't know what MLK is. It's a milking day. Tuggs knows how to milk a cow.
It's a milking day. No, milk the cow.
Yeah, in 2 different ways.
Yeah.
Oh God. If I got a dog, I would name the German Shepherd Drex. Nicocata. I don't know that reference.
I love German Shepherds. German Shepherds are a trip. I grew up with one. He was the best.
My ex had a German Shepherd, and like Harley and him were like best friends. She'd like cuddle him. It was so adorable in between his arms. All right. If that is it.
Oh wait, I'm wrong.
What?
That's not Gizmo. Wait, is that Gizmo? No. Hold on. Somebody said that was Stripe. Please hold. Chat, I need you to educate me because it's been a minute since I thought that was Gizmo. Is that not Gizmo? Or is that Stripe before he gets all cranky?
Stripe puppet. Gizmo is the one with the white eye, isn't it? This one here.
I'm so confused.
Go down.
Where? Down?
Oh, go down a little here. On the bottom right here.
That's Gizmo.
Yeah.
This one. Ow! Oops, I'm stupid.
Whoopsies.
Anyway, so this is what Stripe looked like before you feed him after midnight. And that's my Gizzies. There we go.
He looks a lot more gentler. His eyes look kinder than Stripe's eyes.
Whoopsie poopsies.
Okay, so we do see him not as
after food, before food. After food, before food. See this? I'm the exact opposite. This is me before food, and this is me after food. Oops. There he is. Oopsie poopsie.
I can see it. Honestly, hangriness is a thing, guys. We're making it a thing. If it's not, it is a thing.
It's been so long since I've seen them.
If your girl or your man is upset, just give him a hot dog or something.
Oh, and also, men, I don't know if I've said this tip to you men before. Listen up, men. If you have a girl in your life that has a hard time picking where she wants to eat, we all know we do it. Okay? Where do you want to go? I don't know. You pick. And then we don't like anything you choose. The way around that is to say, babe, we're going to go get food. I'm taking you out to get some food. And she goes, where are we going? And you say, it's a surprise. You have to guess. And the first place she guesses is the place you go.
Mark, are you listening?
That's how you get around that. That is how you get
so smart
around that. Little trick for y'all. Because that first guess is us going, tacos. That's what we want. Ta-da! You're welcome. Genius. I know. You're welcome. I just gave out the secret. The women are going to come for me. It's been nice knowing.
No, they're going to praise you because now their boyfriends are actually picking the right places.
Yeah. Figured out my trick. Yep. Wow. That's it. That's the way to do it.
Y'all are geniuses.
Mm-hmm. That's your life lesson for today.
See if it works.
Oh, there you go. Do you guys have HBO Max? There you
go. No, but Mark might have it like purchased. He purchases some stuff sometimes. Yeah. So, alrighty. I think we're gonna call it a night. If
yeah, works for me. I have let you in on a secret that is my gift to you this fine Wednesday evening. Next Wednesday, I'll try and find something else that I can tell you.
Wow, Shield Wall. Really, really, really.
Wow. Oh my God. And on that note, bye.
Bye. Okay. We will see you next week for episode 2. I'm going to change the thumbnail to reflect that we only talked about episode 1. Love you. Bye.